Hi friends, Wizzy here, welcome to a new Raid Shadow Legends video. What we'll talk about today is exactly what I mentioned in this video's title. I don't believe that Raid's time problem that I talked about before in more than one video is about the timing game. But it's about something different, and let me explain how. There are two different types or chunks of time that you spend in Raid. One of them, the first one, can actually help you decrease your screen time, help you decrease your gaming time. This is just the farming time. Especially with the background multi-battles that are not actually background multi-battles, because what you can do if you're farming for an event, for example, if you wanted to farm the event dungeon, or if you wanted to farm Shogun or Sand Devil or whatever, you'll set up your multi-battles to gain the points for the event or farm whatever that you want, and then it will take a couple of hours for you to get done with these battles. Then at this time, you'll either minimize the game and go back to your life and do whatever you want till this farming is done, or you just set your phone aside, put it in the charger, and then do something else. So yes, if this is your phone, it's being held hostage by the game for a couple of hours, but that means that you can spend time off screen, which is not a bad thing. I don't consider this first chunk of time as gaming time, because this is not even gaming, this is not even like time that you spend in game. You just set the game aside and let it farm. And of course, if we talk about the more aggressive way of doing it, that if you invested money into gems or energy and you get like RSL helper to help you with the farming, you can leave it running on your PC for the whole night farming stuff. So that's all not timing games. I don't consider this timing game. Actually, let me take back something that I've said. There are three different types of like chunks of time that you spend in game. So that's the first one. Let's exclude it from the gaming time because you're not actually playing the game at this time. The second type or chunk of time that you spend in game is the times that you spend theory crafting. So you got a new champion, you got Theodore, or you got Mad Hatter, or you got someone that can help you run your teams better. For example, I just maxed Mad Hatter for a recent video, if I can find him, okay, and I did gear him fast with accuracy and all of that. So he can fit into one of my Hydra teams. But I don't have a team that Mad Hatter can fit into because I already have like 3 teams that I'm running on the top 3 difficulties. So it would be a good experience for me to figure out who would fit with Mad Hatter into a team and then build a team around him so he can boost the damage of the other damage dealer or couple of damage dealers in the team. That's time that I enjoy. If you want to enhance your dungeon time, if you want to build a different Clan Boss team or Hydra team or Chimera team or whatever, or beat a stage that you haven't beaten before. All of this theory crafting time or the one-time achievements to get Lydia or Marius or something like this is enjoyable time in game. So this is the second chunk of time that we spend, and of course, because like I just said, it's enjoyable, I'm not worried about this time. This time is actually time that we have fun in, but unfortunately, this time might not even happen every day. It might not even happen every week, and as you're getting more and more into in-game, as you play the game for longer and longer, it's only once per a few months that something can excite you enough to spend that chunk of enjoyable time in game. Then comes the third type or chunk of time, which is actually where the problem is. So just imagine something with me for you to compare to what we're doing in the third type or third chunk of time in Raid. You finished work, you're exhausted, you've got some me time, so either you're in your phone or in front of your console or PC or whatever, and you have 2 hours of free time that you want to relax and spend gaming. So you fire up your Steam or whatever platform that you're using and you start a game that you wanted to play for a bit of time. Whether it's Elden Ring, Diablo, Baldur's Gate 3 or any other type of game. But you spend a couple of hours progressing in that game, achieving stuff, facing challenges, enjoying the story. So that's a couple of hours of nice gaming time that you have. That you can talk to your gaming buddies about, that you can feel some achievement, that I've jumped 4 levels and I've beaten 3 bosses and then I found those rare artifacts or whatever. So at the end of this time, you feel that you enjoyed it, it's not wasted time. Now let's come to what you do in Raid in that third and biggest chunk of time that the game consumes daily, that you need to do manually. You need to click. So you need to go through your dailies, finish them, click, click, click to collect stuff. You need to go to Clan Boss and then again, click, click, click to collect the rewards, and then do your keys. Yes, quick battle and all of that good stuff, but still you have to do them. Then comes certain parts like we'll talk about Centranos Cursed City, clan boss, we talk about Hydra and Chimera. If you are in a competitive clan, if you want to help your clan and get higher numbers in these, then you need to jump into whatever difficulty that you want to do. If you notice here, not this team, this is my O2 team that I cannot use because of the RAM form. So this is a team that I built around Marius. I think I've seen it in one of Boozer's video. Probably he got someone else other than Ancora, but anyways, the main point is that this is a team optimized to get me higher scores on higher Chimera difficulties, but it needs to be run on manual. So that's an hour or time, like let's say it's 2 hours of time, depending on difficulty. And if something goes wrong or you don't get the required damage, you'll have to repeat it. So then it's additional time. Same if you're not if you don't have your fully auto quick battle teams for Hydra, or you don't get the needed damage that you want from quick battles, then you have to do this also manually. So that's another at least 3 hours, if not more tries. I hear it from my clan mates and among the community that someone is just fed up because they spent 10 hours trying to get good score for Hydra to help the clan, and then they just ditched it for this week because they are so frustrated. So this time is manual clicking, mind-numbing. It's not enjoyable at all. Compare it to what I've been telling you a couple of minutes ago. This is hours of time of your evenings or weekends or whatever that the game is consuming and you're not enjoying it. And that's your daily and weekly life in Raid. And that's why it's less and less enjoyable as time goes by. And the sillier part here is that you must do those dailies and weeklies to help your clan to get higher in the game, to get a chance as of primal shards, event points, all of that stuff. So that's a lot of manual clicking that's not enjoyable at all. So if it was like farming, like something that can be done on full auto, even if it takes time, whatever, those is not optimal, we'll just leave the game aside. But something that needs you to spend focus and time, while it's not enjoyable for you, this is where we have the problem. If you decide to spend, first of all, it needs to be your decision. Yes, of course, you can decide not to play the game, but if you decide to spend a couple of hours in the game, that should be enjoyable. It shouldn't be just boring clicking here and there, selecting clicks, and then trying and retrying till you get a certain score. That's where Raid's problem is. If all of this time was similar to what you have in other games that are not mobile games, Raid is bigger than a mobile game by now. My point is, if it's time that you enjoy inside the game, playing the game, then you won't feel this frustrated about spending the time. But our real issue is that we have to spend the time and we're not enjoying it. Let me know in the comments below if you agree or disagree with me, or your thoughts about time in game. I know we talked about this several times, but it's one of the main topics that's bothering everyone who likes the game and wants to still play it for longer. Now to our giveaway question. As always, easy question. Whoever answers it first will get 5 points toward the giveaway. Some of you are getting really closer. I think some of you is 1/4 of the way in to winning the crazy giveaway account that's always in the description below. And today's question is, as we're heading into another Void Lego fusion, who was the first Void Lego fusion in Raid Shadow Legends? Who was the first Void Lego fusion in Raid Shadow Legends? Whoever gives me the first answer will get 5 points. Let me know what you think in the comments below. As always, thank you for stopping by today. I'll see you next time.